Hello, good morning everyone, all brother and sister, friend and colleagues, all over world. Hope you guys fine, well, healthy. Let's today we can talk about divine, divinity and extracelestial aliens. Now today what else? After long times, not so popular those what divine and divinity and extracelestials, also aliens. Those things are now so people are very excited and people are very interested about knowing about those things. Actually, what is that? Actually, there is some divine spirit, or there is some extracelestial land dimensions element something somewhere. There are some aliens around you, or sometime come to you, or you have a connection with you means humankind or human beings, human civilizations. They have a connection or not? There are lots of questions. And what is the Buddhist view and Buddhist perspectives and Buddhist opinions? If you read Buddhist books and Buddhist texts, as I read it, as I am Buddhist monks or Buddhist disciples or Buddhist students and Buddhist practitioners, I learn from Buddhist some books. It is called Sutra. There somewhere Buddha have direct connections and talks with some divine people, some divine spirit. It is called Deva as a Buddhist language, Pali language. And sometimes Buddha talk with Deva. Mostly I don't know, but I have not that much knowledge about it. Sometimes Buddha alone in his rooms as a Buddhist textbook sayings, but I never see the Buddha and I never listen to him. But I read a books or I listen some speech from my senior Buddhist masters and Buddhist scholars and Buddhist also others speakers what they say about it. Middle of the night sometimes that comes. There have some questions, right? Question mark should be why Dhaka middle of the night and white silence. There are no other human beings, no other monks, nuns surrounding the Buddha. And that times those aliens and divine life come to earth and meet to Buddha and talk to Buddha and questioning Buddha, listen Buddha and his Dhamma and his knowledge, wisdoms, education about it, and educating self from Lord Buddha. Also, you can see Lord Buddha and when he become enlightened man, supreme enlightened man, when he teaching his past Dhamma, his knowledge, wisdoms, and giving to others, sharing to others. It is called now Sharanat in India. It is UP Uttar Pradesh, means it's called local language Uttar Pradesh, and UP state there Saranath, one of the place there Lord Buddha. Today to 2600 years before, he was first teaching his knowledge, education, wisdoms, sharing others, giving to others. This place he teach five his fellow disciples, and before the disciple the was friend of the Buddha, and he teaching his knowledge to them. That time, according to one of the sutra called Dhamma Sakha, that time 180 millions divine spirit, divine come to see Buddha and become enlightenment. Enlightenment means not fully enlightenment. That was the first stage step of the enlightenment. It is called Pali Sutapanna, past steps of the enlightenment. Thou will be become fully enlightenment. It's mean totally guarantee thou will be enlightenment one day. This is the according to Buddha text, Buddhist scripts are saying like this. It's called Tripitaka. Might be they are more than 180 millions, but 180 million already past a step of the enlightenments. They have a 4 step of the enlightenment. They past the get past steps enlightenment. It is called Sotapanna in Pali languages and Buddhist language. That means Buddhism believe divine spirit and extraterrestrial things, ghost things, and alien things. Whatever Western call aliens, and Americans call aliens beings, alien lives, and we call unseen Indians extraterrestrials or divines. And more lots of books as religious other books, Bibles, Qurans, and other Hindu textbooks and other religious books. There have lots of history about historian history, both things inside religious texts and religious books, very close history there. Then according to Buddhists, if you call reincarnation, Buddhism believe reincarnations. As a reincarnation is Buddha mentioned there. According to Buddha, as the Buddhist textbooks, what I read it, there have 81 dimensions. And there are 81 dimensions. There have 4 dimensions, lower dimensions. It is there have some lives, some beings. You can see animals, insect, and also lots of fish you can see in oceans. This is one of the 4 lower dimension. One dimension is there. Lots of animals. There are dogs, cats, pigs, cow, balls, lots of animals, like many type of animals, thousand type of animals, and even lots of bird. There, bird you see, flying bird, and you can see this. Buddha also mentioned, and lot of ghosts about it. Buddha talk about lots of ghosts. There are many type of ghosts you cannot see. Those are invisibles. You cannot see our eyes, but that can see us. You cannot see them. Invisible ghosts. I don't know. Those ghosts have for extra dimension, or they live in our earth. Same earth they sharing with us. There I have a question. I'm not clear about it. Might be there they have an extra dimension, or might be they live with us, same earth hemisphere, and they sharing with us. Maybe that we don't see them our eyes. There I have a question, but I'm not clear about it. But according to Buddhist text, Buddhist belief system also have this mention about these ghosts and those ghost things. And there are other like divine spirits, and some divine live with us. They live our house, but we don't see them, aliens. And some divine spirit they live in with any tree. There are lots of tree and jungles, forest, and some divine live in a sky, atmosphere, our atmosphere, and some divine, according to Buddha textbooks, those are better than humans' lives. They don't have our, like you have body, like a 4 material body, like we have a sand, our body, and waters, also light, heat, and air, 4 things, 4 elements in our body. According to Buddhist textbooks, those divines, aliens or divines, they have 2 elements, 2 materials. One of the heat element, another is air element. That's why we cannot see our this skinny eye. That's why if we meditate, we can see. Might be, I don't know. If you meditate, I never see them. But my meditation, I get some fixed videos when I meditate on jungles. I have so close experience about it. But might be there ghosts. things, some aliens things. Hmm. But I never see any practical, no one divine spirit, aliens or extracelestial life come to me in daytime or night times and show those people attitude and gratitude or behavior, how they do, how those kind of character, how look like and how that talks, how that behaves, how they communicate. I don't know. I never see that, show that, but I cannot explain from my practicals knowledge. But according to Buddhist textbooks, there are some things like this. Lots of bhikshu and monks, orientation monk, practicing meditation in a forest. That mean that kind of ghost things, alien things. According to Buddhist books, they are Buddhist texts. If we read it, and I'm just try to explain about four dimension there. Ghost things. These animals, insect, and fish. Those are one category. It's called Pali Tijjak. This we call Tijjak something. It's Pali word. And one is the ghost, and another is called Asura. Also, this is also supposed to be ghost peoples, and some are other is like a hell. We call hell, right? Most of religion they have a hells for their hell. Some religion have a 3 hells, some religion have 4 hell. And Buddhism have also the 4 hell. Also, those hell have a lots of category of the hell. Some hell are very hardest hell. There are lots of punishment, very strong punishment, very extreme punishment. But some hell are not those extreme. It will be less. Some are more, some little bit less. That kind of lots of type of hell. But lots of type of hell. Many hell there. Buddhist text with this as your karma means your action, what you did it, good deed or bad deed. As you did, after you die, you have to be reborn reincarnation. This kind of hell, bad there. If you do very bad things and very negative things, very violent, very complex persons, and you have lots of crimes, then you will be very bad health. It is very down. But why I don't know. I never see this. According to this textbook say like this. Like other religious books, Hindu books or Christian Bibles and even Jewish Torah and Muslim Qurans, they say like this thing, right? Hell about it. And hells, Asura, those are some kind of ghosts. Those are crazy ghosts. They like to fight wars with good peoples. And another is Preta. Preta means ghost. It's Pali word ghost. Another is the Tirjak. Is an animal, insect, and fish. Those kind of lots of. These 4 bad days. And then humans. But he say human. Buddha's human is good, but here good and bad. Some human are poor, some people are rich, some human are very intelligent, some people are not that much intelligence, and some human look so beautiful, some people look not beautiful. Okay, and some people are very healthy, some people are not healthy. Right? Some people have disease, some people have no disease. Some people are physically illness and physically handicapped. Physical problem, disability, some people are not. There you can see many type of human beings, our mother, our hemisphere, there are lots of we sharing. And then above our human beings, there have some distance according to Buddhist Bibles and Buddhist Tripitaka. There are some likely long distance above our mother earth. It's like 5,000 kilometers, maybe more, I don't know. They are according to a soul called is it Ojan something. It is like how many kilometers? There are 7 kilometers. But if you share those things about with science, it is going to be totally false statement. This statement have a no value. If today our modern science, scientific science, they have a practical proofs because they have a very powerful telescope. Those telescope you can see there are so many invisible Earth, an invisible planet, and you can see million kilometers. Uh, they have a Earth, dark Earth even you can see, because according to science saying they are only our Mother Earth. There 73% glassy is dark. There no light, no shiny place, nothing. And 23 glass here, little bit light, not so dark, not so lighted. But only 4%, not a 4%, sorry. 4% are little bit lighted. And 0.3%, this is our Mother Earth, are only shining. There is one of the our Mother Earth, only 3%. 0.3 is very little space. This big glass, big planet, big Mother Earth, and only have a shiny. There are others totally dark. 73% are totally dark, and 23% little, and 4% are shiny, not so shiny, but and our only 0.3% are super shiny, like our Mother. We are super shiny. There we have a day night, but 12 hour you can have a very shiny. But we are very lucky. That's why you are here, human. But about those kind of explanations, we don't have in Buddhist Bibles, any religions, Quran, that don't give any kind of that kind of knowledge, idea. There have no any kind of advanced knowledge, advanced education, advanced any kind of idea. Even Buddhist Tripitaka, I don't see this. If I talk with science, if I listen to science, then this is to be science advance about it, about Mother Earth. But these divine things, according to Buddhist book, there's 31 dimensions, Buddhist books. I already talked about 4 dimensions, and 1 dimension is our Mother Earth, humans, beings, our humans, all humankind, human living, human civilizations. And above our human civilization, there have 6 more dimensions. But this is so far from us. There's some divine dimension. Those divine dimension have a man, woman, and they have sex, and they have also make kids. But they get a life reincarnation by not in birth. They come automatically. Hydrogenics look like, and come and born as a kids, close to be man, anyone house, someone house, and someone beside man or woman, and they go. They also have a sexual life there. And some dimension, those dimension have a sex, man or woman, according to Buddhist Bible, Buddhist Tripitaka. And after and above those dimension, there have some extra celestial dimension. Those are those dimension, and those extra celestial have no sex. I have some long time ago. My mind comes some things negative, not negative. Sometimes some questions. There have some meditation land who are meditate, mind concentration meditate. They have a 5 steps of the meditations. Those 5 step meditator, it can be Hindu, Buddhist, Christian, any religious people that can born there. Also that can born in the heavens. That can born also hells too, and also ghosts, any ghost lives, or other innocent life, animal lives, and fish lives. Anyone, any religious people, according to Buddhism and Hindu reincarnation or the path system saying. Then those dimensions, extra celestial dimensions, they are anyone can born. Any religious people who meditate, because every religion have a meditations, and Bible have a meditations, Bible follower have a meditation, Quran follower have a meditations, Buddhist follower, Hindu followers, other also Sikh joins, small Sufi, other religions also have meditation. If you meditate concentration, then you can go there. You can, after die, you can have a reincarnation there, reborn there. But they have no sex, only meditators. You have a body, but those body not like a your body. Right now, I have the body, or you have the body. Those body are only air element and light elements. But where is this? How far from us? I don't know. But science still don't found it, because science have a very strong, high powerful microscope or telescope. Sorry, telescope. This telescope can see the 100 millions billion kilometers. But they don't see this. They also don't found yet. They don't found out yet. Because they try to work with this and try to found this. Maybe one day I will find it, found it, according to Buddhist text or Hindu text. And also those element, that kind of element, the dimension, there are 15 dimensions according to Buddhist textbooks. They are all meditators in mind concentration meditation can reborn there. They can take life there and can reborn there. Those they have a long life, longer life there. And above those 15 dimensions, there are more dimensions. Those dimensions are mostly who meditate mind concentration, and same time who meditate mindfulness meditation. It is called insight meditation. According to Buddhist Pali, Satipatthana meditation. Those who get the 4 step enlightenment, they have any kind of anyone step enlightenment, like a Sotapanna, Sakritagami, Anagami, Arahant. Not Arahant, not Arahant, only Anagamita. 3 step. Sotapatti, Sakritagami, Anagami. First step Sotapatti, and second step is Sakritagami, and third step is Anagamita. If you have this, you have a mind concentration meditation and same time mindfulness meditation, both meditation. And if you get any steps of the same time, Sotapanna, Sakritagami, Anagami, those 3 steps, not Arahant. If you Arahant means totally enlightened. If you totally enlightened, you don't going to reborn anywhere. You don't have any modes, any element, any material, any attachments. No attachment. You totally free attachments. You have no body, like a water body, in sand body, and air body, light body. Like if energy or heat, nothing. There are no more body, you no more bonds. You totally liberate from any attachment. There are no more attachments. You free and all attached from any attachment, all material body. You are totally enlightenment. But until you know the enlightenment totally, first step, second step, third step, you still have to reborn, but above our atmosphere and homosphere. They are above the divine land. It's called extracelestial or divine, whatever. It's called Brahma Bhumi. Those Brahma Bhumi we will be born there, and those Brahma Bhumi have also material body, but not like this. This is only air and light, heat. 2 things. There are no others. The live above the earth, but those life are big body, largest body, and they live life very longer than us, like as a Buddhist text or Buddhist books, very longer lives, this dimension. And if you have a like three enlightened step, if you get any one, then you going to born there, and after you meditate there, practice meditation after year, you can be there enlightened, and you can be totally free from all kind of attachments. That kind of land you can see as a Buddhist books, 15s, and like Anagamita land is called 5 land there, and more after those 5 land there are more 4 more land there. But those land some land have no materials, just only consciousness. That's only no body, also only 4 land have a consciousness. But those 4 consciousness land, they have no body, like we have right now. Even extracelestial have divine have, only have a consciousness. You know only yourself, but there are nobody. But you still have to reborn again. After you uh, virtues, your merits, this and this merit energy or your virtues, good you, what you good did, those things have one power. Those power, those energy, you finish. Then after you have to come back to other material land, and you have to reborn there. According to Buddhist textbooks, say like this, because you're not enlightened. But enlightened, who get enlightened, any step, they don't born there. Only normals, life, normal being who meditate, those kind of meditations, and that can be that born there. Any religious people can go there. But according to Buddhist textbooks, mean the belief divine spirit and alien spirit, and then extracelestial. But I don't know still where is this. I cannot show you. I have no capacity. I have not that kind of energy or capacity. I do not have. I'm very honest about it. But Buddhist textbooks saying this. But I am not disagree. I am not agree because I have no knowledge. But I have no practical knowledge. When I cannot show you, I don't have a power. But might be there some things. But other religious books say. But I see some like USA, like American peoples, Russian peoples, others countries somewhere like Europeans. Now, if you go Europe, there's some place in Scotland and USA, some like even if you go Mexico and Honduras, Guatemala, Salvador, there's some gigantic statue, stone there. Those statues like 100 tons statue. But before people, maybe 3,000 years ago, maybe more than 3,000 years ago, people believe this, have a faith this, they make this. How they made, how they move this, is this so much you cannot imagine this. You cannot imagine this. Is like there are lots of type of print, lot of type of art that try to say you, that try to show you, that try to teach you, that try to learn you, help you, what they have done and what that was, what they did it that times. That try to show you, teach you, and follow you, right? But now still lots of scientists, architects, and philosophers, and lots of historians working with this gigantic statue. Mayan cultures, other like Honduras, Guatemala, Salvador, and Chile, somewhere Mexico. They are still working, but they are still not clear about it. What is this, and why they made this, and what kind of ceremony and belief, faith was the practice. They still cannot give you clear knowledge and clear education, clear idea, but they are working with it. And Middle East, in some Turushko have so many of like this. 13,000 years, 15,000 years before, lots of gigantic statues and some religious place and ritual place, lots of archaeology site. They have a lot of scriptures, but now is still not clear what kind of life they live and what kind of belief they have, what kind of ritual practice they had. They don't know, not clear. Even London, Scotland, somewhere, even you can see Italy close to some island there, and also Greeks island somewhere, but you don't know still. Even Middle East, the lots of Sumerian culture, Babylonians, Ethiopians, and Nononaki cultures, but they also have lots of divine talks and divine picture, divine artists, divine print on it, walls, stones, and houses, largest building on it, and they have some also print there, but still don't know what they try to say, what that was. No one is still clear about it. They don't have a clear knowledge. So many people working with this, global scientists, historians, architects, other many skilled people, many educated people working with this, but still not clear. That's mean it was there some aliens, some they are unknown uh, earth from, unknown dimension from, some unknown people must come here and help the working together with our human civilian, with our ancestors. Mm. Even our ancestors about lot of people's lots of idea when our ancestor come here and when they start civilization here, they start humanization here, they start uh, humankind here. Lots of religious people, lots of type of explanation, evidence, and not evidence, some idea. That gives some idea. Oh, this kind, that kind. But there are no actual idea. This is just kind of imaginations, like, right? But according to science experiment and science idea, and science thoughts, because science is very practical and with experimentals, right? And the fine is in human born and humans lot of skeletons and organ, lots of body parts, lot of footprint, other things. According to science, maybe human civilization start from 1 million years before, but not from divine. Someone divine make this, or someone God made. Thus, it was here dinosaur 70 million years before. Here dinosaur was living here. Animals, those kind of dangerous animals, very powerful animals. That can jump somewhere, that can fly, and like bigger than aeroplane, modern airplanes. It's like you see the aeroplane is so large. It was dinosaur was like this big body, gigantic body, big large body. That can fly, that can jump from place to one place. They can now aeroplane go USA to America, Europe to Japan. Eh? Like this, that times, those dinosaurs, uh, 40 million years before, 70 million years ago, those dinosaur was living here, because this is very practical. You can see dinosaur bones. You go to China, they have dinosaur eggs and dinosaur big bones. Also Canada, I see myself, and US, I see myself. There big body, big body. This is very real. But that kind of according to science microscope and the find this after so many researches, those are very old, very older than humans, but born. Human born here, they find some 70,000 something, 40,000 something, maybe 100,000 before, not like a million year old born even skeleton, nothing. But still they have a idea or somehow that okay, million years before human civilization starts, like South Africa, Italy, or Greece, and then China, India, 700,000 years before. According to science, 700,000 years before, India was civilization start, China was civilization start, Middle East civilization start, 500,000 years before. And but I try to say first civilization start from Italy and Africa. Okay, then Latin America. It's maybe 30,000 years before, 35,000 according to science. But how? Where the come from? Some historians say maybe alien being come here. The have a gene. Those gene from the material. This material is here. Our Mother Earth materials. We mix them and materialize them, chemicalize them to make the human body. Maybe that can transaction or transfer or transmit it from animals like a gorilla. As a science, a gorilla. Our ancestor was gorilla. Gorilla to become transmitted to human body. Human mans. Then human mans. Maybe our ancestor was black peoples. Then black to red, red to brown, brown to white. You can see today our orals, their yellow color skin people some. Chinese, Japanese, Korean, those are yellow skin people. We call yellow skin people, red skin or yellow skin. And Indians, Latino, those are brown skin people. Middle Eastern, brown skin people. And Africa, they are black skin people. And then America, Europe, there are white skin people. Four skin people you can see. But our all ancestor was black people, right? According to science definitions, statement. But religion says something. All religions say something. Even Buddhism says something. But when I read the science book, I listen to a science speaker, physicist, and chemist, biologist, and others, scientists. Then I'm very confused. I have to avoid, deny these religious books and to put a side, beside one side, because there are no practical evidence. These are some history like imagination, some things. That's why sometimes making modern people are very confusing about it. However, but science today putting so much energy, so much power, so much human resource and money, spending material money, spending materials and power, money, brain, human knowledge, wisdom, using for find those our ancestors, where they come from, where we come from, and how our civilization start, and how our transactions and transmitted to human, and what happenings, what very hard. Even if you no one religions have any kind of details, complete data, some things. But even Buddha also tell he sometimes visits other planet, other mother earth, other life with, and he will talk with them and communicate with them as a visiting persons, and he share religious things, his knowledge, wisdoms. Lord Buddha himself, according to Buddhist texts. He was sometimes meet extra celestial, sometimes meet divines, other earth peoples, and when he meditate, he can see those hells, heavens, or those divine extra celestial lands, and he can talk with them. So he can go there as his meditation power and supreme powers, according to Buddhist textbooks. But my understanding, Buddha and his enlightenment, I have no doubt, because I am a meditating person. I am a meditator. I love meditation. I love Buddhism because of meditations. Mind concentration, mindfulness. If you practice mindfulness and mind concentration meditation, you know yourselves. You know the yourself and the spirit. You know the Buddha. And Buddha and his meditation really real. This is truthful. It is truth. It is real. There are nothing false or fakes. This is very practical level. Right now, you can have a result. This place. Even I can guarantee you, I can promise you, if you meditate according to Buddha, what Buddha said, mindfulness, you can have a result right now. You can have a result. That's why I can guarantee. But I cannot guarantee you after you die, you going to hell or you going to be heaven. But I don't know heaven or hell. I don't see this. I cannot guarantee about it. But I can guarantee you, your mind will be clean and pure. You will be enjoy the moments right now. You will practice meditations. You will be positive energy. You will be empty mind. You will be liberate mind. You will be free mind, fresh mind, happy mind, peaceful times. You can enjoy right now if you meditate according to Buddha teachings. But I don't know, if you do other things, you go hell and heaven, I don't know, because I don't see the hell, heaven. But right now, if you anything make bad, do bad, crime, violence, conflicts, any kind of things, there have a good human, they will punish you, they will put you jail, they will cut your head, then they will put you jail, must be, they will punish you, beaten you, right? That's why don't do any bad things, any wrong things, negative things. Do positive. If you do positive things, automatically you can see. If you do good things, generosity, you're a moral person, you're a kind person, compassionate, you have other lives, you live better, live well, live healthy, live safer, automatically people love you. Like recently in India, one guy, he's actors, entertainers, artist. His name is Sonosu. And now pandemic time in India, people are so desperate, frustration, despair, and disappointed. People are very miserable time, and government also helping, but as a government, how much they have that right helps the helping people. You cannot say that don't have the helpings, but it's still not enough. How much that doing try to help is still not enough. Then you need lots of help because 1.4 billion people, lots of people, largest amount of people. It's not easy. We don't have that much amount, that much money, that much reserve. Our we don't have that much reserve. That's why how much we have is not enough to help our all people. This pandemic time, this desperate time, disaster time, this big disaster, is so much desperate our peoples, all categories peoples, all ages peoples. But this guy is so and how much he have, he said, and he tried to show his great attitude and his generosity, his love, compassion to this desperate peoples. Now he is so popular. All media, all people loving him, expecting fair, expect him. And some people say, you are the God, you are a practical God, you are a practical divine spirit, you are an extra celestial, you are an alien person, you are a superpower for us, you are everything for us. Some people saying him, paying respect, pronounce his names in front of him. Because he doing good things. That's why he get result right now. People admiring him. Because he good things have result right now. And people put him very high place, very respectful place because of his gratitude, his attitudes, his kindness, his compassion, his love, his unconditional love. That's why. That's mean if you after die go hell and heaven, this is just forget. But you do good thing here. If you do good thing here, you respect, you get a respect, you get a love, you get a all kind of higher place right now. Right now, if you do bad thing, if you are like there have some bad people who kill people, who is stealing people property, and today and tomorrow police will find you, police will catch you and putting you in jails. Or if you kill people, you're going to be cut your head, or you're going to be what do you call? This is you're going to be that will kill you by injections, other execution. There are lots of execution, death sentence. There are a lot of type of death sentence. Some country have a local system, death sentence regulation. That will kill you if you do any crime, any wrong thing, bad things. But a good and bad, hell and heaven, you can see right now. After die, you need to wait for this, right? This is the things. As according to humanisms, whatever Buddhism also says somewhere like this too. Hell and heaven, you know, for hell and heaven. Right now you have a hell and heavens feelings. If you do good things, you have a heaven feelings here. Your imagination, hell, religiously, just you can imagine like this, like that, right? But you can have a feeling right now. If you do good, generous person, moral person, you can have feeling like a heaven feelings, divine feeling, right? If you do wrongs, bad, crimes, conflict, violence, bad things, stealings, all sexual misconducts, alcoholics, druggings, liar, greedy, toxic person, greedy person, and you have a punishment right now. You have to go jails. You need to be beaten by locals, face maker or face keeper people like a police or other whatever militaries, other they will beaten you or kill you, putting in death sentence, executions, right? This is the hell right now. Okay, hell and heavens and extra celestial divine things. I already give you knowledge according to little Buddhism. There is a Buddhism, and here, if you see America and Russia, they have some. US have a secret service. This secret service actually USA built for not to catch any human being first. They try to catch this secret service for catching alien and encountering alien beings, because those alien beings always traveling to USA many many city, many town, many uh, villages there, and that show those people attitude and gratitude sometimes. Many, according to lots of historian or geographics, some uh, journalist people that try to catch them, encounter them, and catch on a camera and a video, lots of things. And some people see this, but that try to explain that like this, like that, like that. And some also those aliens people visit our motherland, mother earth, hemisphere somewhere. That put some kind of evidence, proof, left some proofs. And that's why that try to say there are some aliens. Even sometime you can say I have some video from social media and YouTube. I see those alien, maybe those are alien divine UPS, is called an unidentified object, right? Unidentified object, because who is this we don't know. Some lights, very shiny lights, flying on a sky, and a sky moving one place to one, sometimes very faster, sometimes slower. That kind of things happens. And sometimes they come together, sometimes they go with groups, and they sometimes move with single, sometimes they move together uh, with groups like this. Lots of that kind of shiny light moving one place to another place. UPS, UPU object, right? But maybe there are some aliens. And we can see Area 51 in USA. There, long time ago, some nuclear bombs, hydrogen bomb something. But some happen. There are some aliens, the USA Secret Service, that damage this, destroy this, that damage this to not working. Those missiles or those kind of high powerful missile. This is very expensive missiles. It's not working. Or nuclear warhead or something that don't working. Those things are no more working because alien make damaging them to not work. This way aliens mean more powerful than human. That's mean more intelligent than humans. And also Russia, before Vladimir Putin, they are before president. He also see the some aliens. He said him aliens are will do this. Maybe they are aliens because you see lots of gigantic stones in all over world, large stones. And how those human may move this one place to another place and then make print and lots of shape, good shape them and making so many things. Architects are making many things, a statue or many kind of ritual place, many kind of pagoda or many kind of like a pyramid things. How? There maybe have alien hand because that time you don't have a like a now right now you have a cranes, big lorries and big trucks and big jacks. We don't have this 1,000 years before. And how they move human by hand. They are very much so much imaginations. And so imagine how you have done this. It's like a very mysterious things. So much mysterious. This mysterious, I don't know what is this. Biggest mysterious things. Might be they are aliens, some. I don't know. Maybe after you die, if we do good things, very good deed, we are very generous person, we are very moral person. According to Buddhist Bibles, you can be reborn on a heaven as aliens, these superpower aliens, these superpower divines or extracelestial land beacons. It's possible. It's possible. Might be. There nothing impossible might be possible, but my knowledge and my idea right now, I still know practical about it, but I cannot show you. But science, there's a lot of scientists, journalists, lots of they have a technology, they are working using this to encounter them and learn about it, know about it practically. The same lots of robot or rocket, Mars and others, other planet, other not working very hard. Hmm. You can see in India there are lots of divine things, mostly Hindu religion. You can see there 330 million divine spirit in Indian Hindu textbooks. There are lots of divine and lots of characters and lots of the have a ritual ceremonies, ritual practice. Sometimes I'm not making joke any religion. I have respect for all human beings, all civilizations, all lives. But sometimes it's very imagine. No, this divine have this kind of character. He did like this. He did like this. He done like this. It's little bit so much imagine, so much. Sometimes very confusing. So much confusing. So much confusing. So I'm not going to be blame or hate, or I'm not a racist person. I'm not disrespectful person to others. I'm not racist. I'm not discriminating person. I'm very respectful. I'm humanist. I'm Buddhist monks. I love people. I respect people. I care people. But I cannot accept everything like any bad thing. Your religion. You say this is great, but I'm very practical. If there are no practical things, I cannot accept. That's why I always talk. I'm a science student. I'm a Buddhist student. Both, because science has so much practical things, so much positive things. I have to accept. I have to learn about it. It's make me more knowledgeable, give me more wisdoms, more knowledge, more educations, and educating me always give more maturity and more adulty. Give me more adulty and maturity and educating more knowledge. That's why I love science and I love Buddhism, mostly mind concentration meditation, mindfulness meditation, both meditation. This is make me happy, make me peaceful, give me peace and happy. I feel happy when I practice mindfulness meditation. When I practice mindfulness, I feel happy, I feel joy, I feel peace right now in this place, right now, present moment. I need to wait for die, go heaven or extra celestial lands, divine body and divine spirit. Right now, when I practice mindfulness meditation, mind concentration meditation, I have here peace and happiness, so much joy, so much peace, so much happiness. Right now, right present moment. That's why I love Buddhist meditations, mindfulness, mind concentration, both meditation. You can also have this peace and happiness if you want right now. If you have a unpeaceful mind and unpeaceful feelings, you can have a peace right now and happy mind, peaceful mind, happy time, peaceful time. If you practice mindfulness and mind concentration, very practical. And others, I don't know, hell and heaven might be there somewhere. I have no idea. No knowledge. Guys, thank you so much for my little discussion with you. I like to share my knowledge about, give some Buddhistic knowledge to you and share it to you. Because as a mom duty, mom responsibility, this is pandemic times. If not a pandemic time, I have to go this city to that city, this town to that town. this place to that place to sharing Buddhist knowledge, Buddhist educations for others to make benefits and make happy, live peace, live wealth. This is my job, my duty. Because I depend to be as a when I get a monk, I have so much time to learn good things, learn about science, learning about Buddhist meditations, Buddhist mindfulness, Buddhist mind concentration. I can read lots of books, other philosophical books, and psychologist books, lot of methodologists, theologists books, even scientist books, historical, geographical, lots of knowledge I can collect. Because monks have a time. I have no wife, no girlfriend, no children, nothing, no daughters. I left them. I have nothing because I don't have a responsibility to them, take care of them, feeding them, giving clothing them, and make a shelter for them, and giving medication them. That's mean I'm not a actually not a selfish. I have lots of compassion, lots of love for all men and women, and to be happy, be peaceful, be secure, be joyful, be wealthy, be healthy. I have so much. I also talk about it. I always thought about it, think about it. People happiness, people peace, people joy, people healthy, wealthy. Not all human, even all all insect or insect. I also talk about insect too. Not only human beings, as a Buddhist monks, animals, fish, also hell, heaven, unknown, visible, invisibles, all lives. My prayer, my kindness, my compassion, I practice every life from. I cannot go physically to help because I have no $1 million money. I have no business, no property. I left everything. I am homeless person. Monk means homeless. Because I live this temple, it's not my temple. This is like some good people, generous people, that give money and build these temples, this place, this room. I am living here. Also, they are paying electronic bills, they are donating money. And I had a big air fan here. This fan is running. And this bill, electronic bills, light bills, are paying to layman people, devotee people. These good people, generous people. These people helping me to live my life, survive my life, thus take care of my life. They are giving me food and also these clothing and medicines. I'm very grateful to them. So I'm so grateful to them. Always all human beings, all good people, generous people who helping to saving my life and learn to Dhamma, learn to science, learn to all good knowledge, good education, good wisdoms and practice the wisdoms and practice the knowledge to make life enlightenment. By helping me to become enlightenment. I'm very grateful to them. All generous people, kind people, all good people. Even who not help you right now, maybe they help me before. As a Buddhist monk, we believe reincarnation. Maybe I have a rebirth before I born. Maybe that time they help me. Because according to Buddhist textbooks, Buddha said there are no lives without my mom. Every single life was my mom. Every single man was my father's. Because I have a million trillion time I reborn. There sometimes I am animal, sometimes I may be fish, sometimes maybe divine, extracelestial, alien, ghosts, humans. There are many types according to Buddha teachings. But I don't know, my friend, my brother, my sister. I don't know, but I don't have that much knowledge. But I am appreciate to you all, gratitude to you all. I love to you all, respect you all, everyone. My heart have a full love for all living beings, all sustained beings, all insect beings, all fish, animals, all divine, visible, invisible, for everyone. So much love, deep love, full of compassion, full of respect for everyone. All of you, visible individuals. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakantu sabba deyoda sabba buddhanuva vinashada. भवतु शब्द मंगलं रक्षन्तु शब्द देवता शब्द धम्मानुभावना भवतु शब्दं रक्षन्तु शब्द देवता शब्द संघानुभावना all living beings be happy. May all living beings be peaceful. May all living beings be secure. May all living beings free from of all enmity. May all living beings free from of all evil things. May all living beings free from of all kind of misery. May all living beings free from of all kind of sufferings. Thank you. Thank you. Please stay with me and give me like my face. I like to share my knowledge and my experience more people, all our mother earth, all hemisphere, all planet, everyone's, all men, women, Buddhist, non-Buddhist, religious, non-religious, everyone's. Please give me like my face, and I have YouTube channels as a Buddhist monks, Bante Buddharatna. You also subscribe my YouTube channels. There I have two type of talks. One is in English, one is in Hindi. Because I'm Indians, I like to make benefit Indian peoples. I love Indian people. I love all overall all living beings. That's why international language I have a little bit knowledge about English. That's why I try to share my knowledge, my experience about other all mother earth, all our planet, everyone's. That's why I like to talk in English and Hindi. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much, guys.